Hey everybody, this is Benny, and today I'm trying a new game, new to me, Vintage Story. I did put in a few hours. I put in about 3.5 hours yesterday to get the hang of the game and at least not coming here completely stumbling around. Then earlier today, I was going to give it a try, and I put in half an hour, and it was a complete disaster. And I thought, you guys aren't going to want to sit there and watch me make a complete disaster of my game. So we're going to create a new world. I'm going with a standard. And I'm going to call this Benny Nine's Adventureland 2. Alright, and create. It's going to go ahead and it's going to generate a world for us. Alright, now once your world's generated, it's going to give you the character creation tool here. You can go ahead and play around with that. I like to choose for the voice tuba and low. That way, by choosing tuba and low, I get it's not quite as annoying as some of the high-pitched stuff while you're starving to death and complaining about it the whole time. I'm going to leave the hair. I don't really care. The smirk, I like the smirk. It's usually what I pick. All right, I'm going to confirm. And then this is what I've been taking is this malefactor class. I really don't know which one's the best one. I haven't done the research. I just kind of jumped right into this. I did look up a couple of recipes so I could figure out what I was doing. But other than that, I haven't done a whole lot of research. I was hoping that if this Let's Play is going to be popular enough, that you guys could kind of give me some pointers down in the comments. So let me know if this is something you want to continue to see. It's kind of an underrepresented game. It is from 2016, but it is still in early access, as a lot of these real small dev team games are. Now, last time I spawned, we were like right on top of a wolf, and was dead within a few seconds of hitting that button there. Looks like we've got a cave here. Getting into caves is early on is a bad idea. I just want to take a look though. Yeah, that's a pretty good sized cave. Might not be a bad place to start a base though. So I want to get, that's annoying. I want to get some sticks going right away. You want to have lots of sticks and lots of fiber. So get a knife going. It's kind of a race in the beginning here to be established with shelter, a bed, and hopefully fire or some other light source, and enough food to not die. It's getting all of that put together before it's too late is for that first night. It is a real challenge. I mean, it does require you not get too distracted, which is what happened to me in the last game. I got too distracted. All right, now we got some, what kind of rock is that? Shale? I'm guessing I can make weapons out of shale. I have noticed that there are items out of shale. There are some things you can't make stuff out of. Sandstone it was last time. What do we got here? Okay, that's good. I got my first tool, materials for my first tool here. So just put that on and you'll see it says place to begin napping. So in my case, I have changed the controls a little bit because I want my, the sprint and crouch are in different places on this game compared to what most games are. So you're going to put down your flint, and then you're going to pick what you're making. So in this case, I want a knife blade. And then what you're going to do is, and sometimes you'll move around because the light can make it kind of hard to see those spots, but if you put your shadow over it. Now you don't need to remove all of these spaces. You just need to remove the outline of the piece you're trying to make here. So there we go. Now I'm going to go into crafting. And if I had bone, I would go with a bone handle, which I will on my next version probably, if I found bone by then. And it would give you a better knife. But for now, wood handle and flint knife. And if you mouse over it, you can kind of see. So flint has got great durability. Some of the others don't. It really depends on what you're making it out of, as far as the blade. I don't know which ones are better than which. I haven't done the experimentation with it. I do know that when I used granite, it did not make as good a blade as the flint does. You can see mining speed, attack power, yada yada yada. All right, now we can take the knife and we can collect grass, and we're gonna need grass for a bed, so we can speed up the whole nighttime process. There's lots of other things you can do with stone too, so carry it while you can carry it. But early on, you're going to end up having to decide what's most important to you to carry. We are going to make baskets real quick, and baskets are going to be made of these cattails here. If you spawn in and there's no cattails anywhere near you, I kind of recommend you just keep running until you find yourself some cattails and start working there. But that could be bad advice. I'm new to this game. That's just, you know, in my limited amount of playtime here. That's how it's gone for me. So it takes 24 to make a bed. And you're also going to want to do fire or torches or anything like that. So just grab this stuff up real fast. And then I'm going to go concentrate on getting some sticks. You see how fast I'm wearing out the knife. That's just the way it goes here. So I'm going to cut some grass. Oh, well, I got too close to this guy here. I guess he's going to come out in the light. I didn't think they liked the light. But that's the danger of being too close to caves. He's going to go back to his cave now. I'm sure some of you were already laughing that I was even standing that close to the cave. Alright, berries. Berries are great. It's going to be part of your early survival. Food is important. You will not make it through the night. Especially now that I've been wounded. Now you can cook these cattails, the roots, so you can like carve up the cattail. You'll need that for making baskets to increase your storage capacity. But then after you've got your cattails off, you can go ahead and harvest the root. You can't eat the root raw, can you? No. But you can... I'm going to need that basket. I'm already filling up my inventory. But you cook them in a fire. You need 10 cattails for storage. I wasn't going to concentrate on this right off the bat, but this will get one of these down anyway. And then we're going to go... We have to make an axe pretty quick so we can get some wood for a campfire. I really don't know the best like quick start approach to this, so if somebody watching this is like an expert in this game, wants to give me a little advice, how do you get a good quick start in this game? What do you do to get yourself established on that first day? What's the better way to do it? What's a better way to do it than what I'm doing? All right, so we've got a couple different. Looks like this is mostly shale. Can I nap the flint with a shale, or do I need 2 flints? All right, let's make that basket. So all you can do is you're going to take your reeds, and just like this, 2, 2, 2, and then you're going to grab that basket, put it in your basket slot. Now I've got 3 extra inventories, and I can do that with each one of these, which will give me a total of an extra 12 inventory slots. So otherwise, all you've got at first is just your toolbar. I'm not even going to worry about planting bushes right now, so I'm going to get rid of these. You can use them as fuel in a fire, so you know they're not completely useless. There's so many other things like wood that you can use to fuel your fire. Okay, is that a floating island, or is that just the way it loaded? Is there floating islands in this game? All right, let's get over by some trees. Sure as heck looks like that's a floating island, which is really kind of cool. Not starting anything with a fox. The last time I started with something with a fox at this early stage like that, he turned around and bit me, and it was half my experience, half my hit points right off the bat. Yeah, that is a floating island, which is crazy. All right, there's some ruins over there. I've found cool stuff in the room. I found like pots buried near the ruins that you can break, and there's stuff inside them. And I've used them for building shelter off of the building off of what's there, which I think is what I'm probably going to do this time around. Okay, so we'll need dirt to make the shelter. I really need the wood. I'm all over the place here. I'm just trying to figure out what I should be doing. All right, let's see if we can we nap in an axe with... Yeah, we can. Okay. So I do need another piece of rock to hit it with, but they do not need to be the same kind of rock. That's good to know. And maybe I'm better off with just, instead of trying to build around this right now, which means picking up and putting back down materials, maybe I just need to go get some wood and dig a hole in the side of a mountain. It's very Minecraft-esque, right? There's a bigger tree up there. Let's get that axe going. So axe, just like a knife, just like that. Okay, now don't hit branches with your axe. It'll wear it out, and it's totally unnecessary. Just whack them in your hands. And if you're looking to get a bunch of sticks, hit your branches first. If you use the axe directly on the tree and all the branches, all the foliage above it'll break with the tree. You'll get a lot less sticks that way. So if you're looking to get your sticks, do that beforehand. See, I got actually a decent number of sticks that way, up to 17 sticks. Okay, now I'm gonna chop the wood. It does take a while to chop wood, so I like to do bigger trees because the wood above it falls with the tree, but at least I got that one block there of wood. Then I can take my axe and just chop just the bottom one, and everything above it will come down with it. There we go. And I've got some wood. Why am I not picking that up? I'm guessing because my inventory is full. There we go. Get rid of that. Did I miss one up there? Yeah, okay. Now, I'm going to head back down to where I'm building at. Like I said, I think I'm just going to dig into the side of the cliff over here versus trying to build right at this moment. So I can just come over here, and one of the things that's cool in this game is, even though I've got this like block sitting here in the middle that I'm not going to be able to break right now, I can use it for propping stuff up against it, which is, I really like the whole mechanic of being able to lean things up against the wall to store them. Okay, now early on, you can just block yourself in with some dirt, and that's going to do the trick, right? So for now, I'm going to leave this open so I can come and go through it. I don't think I'm going to get a door built in time, but I am going to start. Let's see here. So I'm going to make some firewood, and that's... I think I got to do the other way around. Yeah, okay. Axe on top of log is going to give me 4 firewood. And you can keep chopping up your wood to make firewood, and you can make things out of the firewood. Actually, I need to look up what the ingredient for. You know what? I'm not going to make a door right away, because that seems like more than what I need to do at the moment. I can make my ceiling a little higher over here, hopefully without making a hole. Yeah. And I want to do that because I'm going to put my bed over here. That way I don't have to crouch, because your bed raises you up just enough to where it's a problem. Okay, I ended up just going through and doing that, going up to a 3 high room all the way around. And got a ways yet before dark, I think. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get some grass gathering going on here. Give me things to do while I'm in the dark here. Get some grass, we'll get more sticks. Grab some rocks. We'll get more flint. Now, like sometimes you come across dead rabbits or whatever, they won't have any meat on them usually, at least from what I've seen, but they will have bones. So you'll look at them, and then once you close the little inventory pop-up that comes with, skinning them or whatever, you won't get anything useful in that, but when you stop, you'll get bones. And you take those bones and break them, and once you break the bones, you get bone, and you can use that to make a handle for a knife and an axe. It didn't seem to, I don't think it works with the hoe or certain other items, but it definitely worked for the axe and the knife. The shovel is the other one it didn't work for, I don't think. But maybe that has something to do with, oh, I'm starving already. Maybe that has something to do with the material I made the head out of. I don't know. All right, starting to get dark. This is going to make a nice little beginnings to a base. Is there a better place to build a base versus another? Let me know if you know. Is there like a biome that's best to work with? This seems pretty diverse. Although the landscape's a little annoying because it's kind of all over the place. Yeah, okay. So now we're going to go ahead and get a fire going. And I might as well just kind of close myself off now. I'll do the first part of closing myself off and leave that window open. So far, I haven't had anything be able to come through a single block space like this. It does let light in, but they can't hit you through it. So if you were standing too close to it, you get whacked. All right, let's go ahead and wild vine. Okay, let's go ahead and eat. I just realized I've got berries. I wasn't even thinking about that. That'll stop us from starving for a little bit anyway. But we really want to cook up those roots that we dug up earlier. So let's get a fire going. And to make a fire, you're just going to start off. You're going to, let's see, where am I going to do this? Do it right there. A lot of times I like to just dig a hole so I don't end up sitting, end up with burning myself. Okay, so we'll put a hole here. And we're going to start off with grass. There we go. Just play it. Oop. Want that there. I'm just going to crouch down. You're going to put your grass down there. And then sticks. No, wood. Right? Directly to the wood. Where did I put that? There we go. There we go. And now we've got a fire pit. Now, to get it lit, you need to build a fire starter, which I don't remember how to do. So I'm going to hit H. And, we got these guides in here, which is cool. Get your starter guide. And if you come down, fire here. So you can, it tells you to gather grass and firewood, and then you need the fire starter. So I'm gonna click on that, and it's here, dry grass, stick. So come in here, dry grass, and sticks. And that gives me a fire starter, and this will last for a while. You'll be able to light quite a few fires with it. I'm actually gonna do a torch too, because a torch, which is a stick in grass. Did I do that wrong? What did I do wrong here? That was just stick in dry grass. But the nice thing about torches is they go for a while. Do I need more grass? Yeah, it is. Okay. Torches will go for a while, so you can leave those lit for light when you wouldn't want to burn all your fuel up in your campfire. So to light it, we're just going to hold whatever your button is. It seems to be whatever button you have linked to crouch. There we go. I got that real quick, but it could take a while. Just hold it down until it lights. All right, that's got that. And I'm going to do the same thing with the campfire. I'm going to hold it down until it lights. Campfires take a lot longer to light usually, but it can happen real fast. It's a little bit realistic here. You kind of don't know how long it's going to take you. But once the animation stops, you've got it lit. And then I'm just going to open it, and I'm going to drop in my roots. I'm also probably going to need some more wood. That's going to, that's not going to last a whole lot of time. I got 24 seconds per piece of wood, and that won't be enough to cook all of these up. So I'm going to go ahead and chop some more wood. I'm going to use two of my, actually, for making stuff. I need more wood anyway. There we go. Now, let's see what I've got here. I can just stick up here. Is there something I can do with these? Can you just make? I thought you could make a rope out of these, but you probably need a lot more than just one. I'm not sure it makes any sense to just hold on to this. All right, I'm going to put in another few wood here, and I can go ahead and I can take this hooked rhizome and make sure I'm not facing something else here, and I can. And we'll get a bunch of these going, and once we've done that, we'll be able to get our food bar raised up. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to survive the first day. It's a better start than I had going on before. Let's make that bed. So first you need hay bales, which are 2, 2, 2, and 2. That's one hay bale, but I need 3 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and drop in enough here to make 3 hay bales. Pick all 3 of them up, and then I'm just going to put them right back down here. And there is a bed. Now I can take that bed, and it's going to, like, go away from you when you put it down. So, boom. Now I can sleep through the night. I can sleep for 7 hours, which isn't enough to get you all the way through the night. So generally, I've been waiting until, like, it's really dark, and then I sleep, and it hopefully takes me through the morning when it's really dark outside. Next, let me show you how you can store stuff in here, which is really cool. So if you've got something you don't want to use at the moment, you just come over here and you'll see it says Shift, Control, and right click. Shift, Control, right click, and now I can just place that right there. Place my axe right there. So you don't need to carry that stuff around when you're not using it. Especially useful for this fire starter, which you're only going to use. I put it there. I could. Oh, there it goes. Which you're only going to use when you're actually lighting fires. So now the fire's burned out, but we got 4 of these guys ready now. So we're going to go ahead and hit a bunch of buttons before we find the right one. And we're just going to go ahead and munch these down. That still leaves us a long way. If you put the wood back in before it's cooled off too much, your fire will start right back out with having to light it. Which is what happened there. If you wait too long and the fire's gone cold, you'll actually have to use the fire starter again, which is really cool. It's very realistic. If you let your fire get down too cold, well, it's just ashes, you won't be able to restart it. But if you get in there while it's still hot and you've still got some coals, you can start the fire back up again. So I can go ahead and I can make up some of my other tools. The rock down. Oh, is this not a rock I can use? This type of rock is too soft. Okay. That's okay. We got flint. And so we're going to do I'd like to have a shovel and a hoe. So we'll get those made. There we go. And like I said before, all you need to do is, it's the bare minimum. And the whole thing will just pop off. And boom. And that's in my inventory now. And then the next one is going to be, put that down, a shovel. All right. So I've got a shovel head and I've got a hoe head. All right, so I'm gonna put this in here, shovel, boom, and oh, boom. And now I can go ahead and drop that over there. So I've got my stuff stored up here, not taking up all my inventory space. And same with over there. Now you see it's turned red out there. It's gotten pretty dark. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, not much, but a little bit longer. And we can look at, I don't think I'm in danger of putting a hole. I think I'm deep enough into the ground here that I don't have to worry about making holes. we go. So we can get some ground carved out here. Now, I'm not going to build. This isn't going to be my permanent base. I'm actually going to go to that ruins over there and build off of that, because that'll give me some nice little safe windows. But you get the point of how this goes together. Get your tools going on. I can even do a spear, which I haven't used spears yet, but I'm guessing they're pretty decent. And arrows too. I haven't done a bow yet. We should do a spear here. I think they're a thrown weapon, which I'm guessing is gonna require some accuracy and probably finding it again afterwards, which is always fun with thrown weapons, where you definitely want to recover your thrown weapon. Let me see if I can. Okay, so yeah, you just as soon as you let go of it. Okay, there's no. So it's just I held the right button down until I got the zoomed in on it, and then it just went ahead and flew. How do I grab it? Can I grab it again? Oh, I just go over the top until I pick it up. Okay. So hold it down, let go, and then just go and grab it. Sweet. All right, so we'll have that to give that a try. Let's see, we're here. All right, so we've made all these. We used up all our wood, and just to give you an idea of how kind of brutal the survival aspect of this game is, all that work that I did today, and I'm still hungry. By the time I sleep here to speed up the night, I'm going to be even hungrier. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to sleep. And you're just going to wait. Your game is not frozen up. Just going to wait, and you'll wake up. There we go. And it's morning. It's good. That was a good time. That was good timing. We made it all the way through the night. And what is that? It was like caribou or something. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I think now that we've well established the Stone Age, this is a good place to call it. So if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to help support the channel, a sub is how you do that. And if you want to know next time one of my videos drops, hit the notification bell and you'll hopefully get notified. Until next time, Benny out.